Lucky Dave. Hey, wellness at work is already a $40 billion industry. Yeah, and corporate giants, including a lot of them, some like Goldman Sachs, Microsoft, they've got a dedicated wellness program. Now, in 2018, Apple launched medical clinics to serve the needs of its staff. In fact, the cost to US businesses of, well, ill health, stress, absenteeism is thought to be more than $150 billion a year. That's what it costs the economy. Cate Murden is founder of Push, Mind and Body and joins us. Kate, great to have you with us.
Hello.
For the old blokes like me, what is wellness, work wellness?
So it covers lots of different areas, and you've obviously mentioned a few of them already. But we personally do a lot less within the kind of healthcare world, and we do a lot more, rather than reactive stuff, actually quite preventative. So we look at how we can look after people before any of these things happen to ensure that they don't happen. But we also look at the organisations themselves and how we can get them to work better.
Okay. Sorry, again, for the dummy. You do this in the workplaces?
Absolutely.
But so physically, what is it? What
kind of stuff does it include?
Yes.
So it could be anything from coaching, mindfulness, nutrition, exercise, through to group coaching, through to learning new skills. Everything from psychotherapy through to Beyonce dancing.
Okay.
Whatever's going to work.
And look, and it does, I guess it makes sense, right? I mean, if just those US statistics, if it costs the US economy $150 billion a year, you can see why companies are spending big. How do the markets vary, though? Say, for example, I'm an Aussie, you're a Brit, but America probably leads the way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, because it's a much more established market. It's obviously been going for quite a lot longer because it's so directly related to insurance premiums, right? Whereas in the UK, it's a much newer market. But I think the reason that it's come about is because the pace in which the world is going overall and the pace in which industries are going. And I think really when you think about corporate culture and how we're so obsessed with profit, we're forgetting about the human angle, and red flags are going up. You know, people are getting burnt out. In the newer markets, is it a harder push? You've got to get this mindset. We've been going 4 years now, and when I first started, I went out and I was banging on a lot of doors and they weren't necessarily opening. Now the doors are much more open, and I'd argue actually in many instances, in particular with the bigger companies, you're almost becoming quite conspicuous in your absence if you're not doing this stuff. People are even asking for it within their interviews, and as I've mentioned before, the younger audiences in particular are really wanting it. Did
you just say, hang on, so these, especially I call them the millennial upstarts, right? These millennials, when they're asking, when they go for a job interview, they're asking a company, what can you do for us?
Absolutely. Wow. And I think the point of that is that it really says something about the company, because it shows how you put that person first and you're concerned about them as a human, not just obviously what they're going to do for you as a business.
So could the biggest change over the next decade or so be the expectation of the employees more so, right?
Absolutely. And I think that, we talk to so many companies and they talk about employee manifestos. What's the employee going to do for them? But now I'm really concerned about employer manifestos. What are you going to do for your employee? And actually, it's all very well investing in this stuff, but if people can't use it or don't feel like they've got permission to, there's no point in it. So we've got to turn things around and look at how we create companies which give energy rather than just take it.
Okay, Kate. I wish you haven't talked to the BBC, have you? Spoken to the BBC?
Funnily enough, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if they took it on board. Cate Murden, you and I are going to go to Wall Street right now and take a look at how the markets are faring. There you go, down. And let me just tell you of some disappointment there, but I think we've got some breaking news. We've got some news from President Trump when it comes to the trade talks. Yep, I think he's cheering them, I believe. There we go. Thank you. Voice of God. President Trump said it's been a tremendous success this week. And that's it. Friday tomorrow. Hoorah. I'm back. Same time, same place. You can follow me on Twitter in the meantime at BBC Aaron. And Impact back at the top of the hour. See you tomorrow.